Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. Today I spent the day knocking out the fireplace in my house out in Glide. We had a house fire 6 months ago. We're finally doing demolitions, so my oldest son and I were out there kind of knocking that out. But I did get a new knife about a week and a half ago that I wanted to talk about. Before I get to that one, I just wanted to show you a couple that I had that got me to this knife. So this is my ESEE 4. I've had this for a long time. I take this one camping with me. It's just a great size blade, comfortable handle. I really like it. I opted for the orange handle specifically to have this knife camping with me if I were to set it down, or if I was, doing whatever it is at a campsite or out in a makeshift place or whatever, and I set this down, I'll be able to find it because of the orange handle. So I really wanted that. If you know anything about ESEE knives, there are so many configurations with handles and blade coatings and colors and all that. So I really like this one. It's just a nice, comfortable blade. I really like to have that with me camping. I went for the ESEE 5, which is this beast right here. So when you look at that, it's quite a bit bigger. I mean, it's a big, beefy, I'm gonna try to stick this out here against the clouds a little bit. Big beefy blade, it's really thick. It's got a really nice, pommel there. This ESEE 5 is one that I take if I would go hike, let's say Mount Timpanogos in Utah, quite a bit. I would take this one with me because it is a knife that I could kind of have a combination of like a knife and a machete or hatchet or something like that. So just really thick, good blade. It may not be as fine for cutting or whittling or that kind of thing, but just a really hefty knife. It is a little bit on the heavy side. One thing I really like about this sheath is that it's got a sliding spot right here, and when I put that up, this knife will not come out. So it makes it really secure, where I know nothing's ever going to happen, and I can just slide that down with my finger, pop it right out. So this one's great. I've had this for a little bit less time than the ESEE 4, but it's just a different application, and great knives. So what I just got from Blade HQ in Utah, love those guys, they're fantastic. I just got this crazy ESEE 3. It's got the same orange handle, it's got the venom green blade, just looks really cool. So if I'm not going to lose this one camping, I'm sure not going to lose this one camping. I feel like it might also kind of glow in the dark. Maybe it just looks nuclear, but it is a little bit thinner than the ESEE 4. The handles are the same size. So I do like that, where you're not getting a much shorter handle that is making it difficult to use. It's got full handle and everything's got the same jimping and everything on the back. The handle overall is a little more narrow because of the blade thickness. So when you look at these kind of lined up, it might be easier if I go like this. It is, a little bit smaller on the blade. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I really wanted a new knife. I love ESEE. I hadn't bought a new knife for quite some time. And so I'm really excited for this. Now, the thing about this is, when I went camping, I did some whittling with this. I was up at Silver Lake, up American Fork Canyon in Utah with my friend David and his family. Did some whittling and all that. So I've got some scratch marks on here, and I look at that and I was like, oh, at first it really kind of bothered me. And then I realized that, that's just mileage on my knife. I've got a lot of mileage. I'm getting a lot of, wrinkles under my eyes, getting a lot of gray in here. I'm starting to go gray right here when I'm lazy and feeling like a hippie and I haven't shaved for 4 or 5 days. So You know, it's just character, but I'm not going to lie, with this one being, you know, green and so pretty, I almost just don't want to scratch it at all. So I may just go do something and get the first scratch on it to get it over with. But I love ESEE knives. I just love the quality. I'm a big fan of 1095 high carbon steel. It's very easy for me to sharpen. It holds an edge well. You know, it's really, it's just nice. It's overall, I really like it. Now, living in Oregon, you know, it's an overcast day. It just started to rain again a few minutes ago. But, you know, so I am out in the humidity. However, I take very good care of all my tools. I do not leave my tools out. When I am done using my drill, it goes right back in the case. The case goes back where it's supposed to be. I don't leave stuff laying around the garage or on, you know, wherever I may be using it. I always put my stuff away and take really good care of it. I know other people, they'll just leave their crap in the rain and let it get, you know, soaked or whatever, and that's not me. So I don't use these knives around water very much. I certainly don't have these to be around water specifically. I might be around just, you know, a river or something like that, and I've got a skeletonized folder that I would use because it's really easy to dry off and keep clean. But I really like these ESEE knives. I'm really excited to have this one. It's something where I'm going to try and, you know, rig it in a way that I've always got it with me on my bag and that type of thing. But, you know, big fan, really great quality. I would love to get down and do their one of their trainings with the Randall Adventure Training down out in the jungles with them. So love this knife. These ones are very sharp. All of these, great knives, great sheaths. So check them out. Also, if you have not checked out bladehq.com, go check them out. Those guys are great. I started buying knives from them years and years ago online, and then was pleasantly surprised to find out that they were in Lehi, Utah, about an 8-minute drive from where I lived at the time. They've since moved their showroom over to Pleasant Grove, so it was a little farther away. Now it's like 850 miles away, but they have great prices, great customer service, and they're fantastic. Unfortunately, they don't pay me anything for the promotion. I'm not getting a free knife or a Leatherman or anything like that, but they are really good and they're very competitive pricing and all that, so go check them out. If you have any ESEE knives, let me know in the comments section what you think about them, or if there's another fixed blade that you love for a camping or like a utility purpose. Let me know what that is. I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. And once again, thanks for watching.